Frank here on this 29th of August, and I'm bringing you all along with me on this tree job that I made a mention about, a few videos back. I know I just dropped one tree job video. Well, it was my last video, matter of fact, that I posted, and that job stumbled upon me, right before I could get to this one, which was the actual original tree job that I was asked to do. So sit back and enjoy this video and let me do the hard work, and let's get to it. my question of the video is, what are your fall wintertime project plans? What are you going to do in the cold season for those who mainly do mowing? What are you going to do now that everything's starting to cool off? I mean, if you look outside, the grass is starting to, depending on where you at here in my area in South Carolina, the grass is green in spots and brown in spots. And if you look closely, you can see the leaves falling off of the tree. So you know we're in that transition. And I believe I was watching the channel the other day that stated that we may have an early fall. You know, hey, we can't really do much with the weather. I mean, it's going to do its own thing. And that's really pretty much, to a degree, out of our control. But I'm just curious, for those who are, you know, all gas and no brakes during the March up until sometimes late October, even early November, depending on where you are, months of mowing, what are you going to do in that slowdown? Everybody has, you know, their different jobs and different, you know, venues that they're going to do when everything slows down in the wintertime months. But just want to see what you say in the comment section. I'm curious to what you're going to do to make ends meet up until the green season comes back around in March of 2026. My goals are, you know, my main thing on my channel is the mowing. But my goal is to, if I have to tackle any projects or somebody approaches me about doing anything, if I can do it to the best of my abilities, I'll be there. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, just show up and try to do the best I can with the job at hand. Or if it's something I know I ain't going to be able to do, I'll just tell them, hey, I can't do it. But that's pretty much my wintertime plan. Plus, I'll be working anyway on my full-time and my part-time job, you know, anyway, you know, trying to, you know, keep ends, you know, finances, getting tongue-tied, coming in anyway during the cold months. So thank goodness I do have that leg to stand on since it's about to cool off here in the area anyway. So leave it in the comments on what you're going to do for the cold months. Love to chat it up with you. Share your thoughts and ideas with everyone who comes to the channel. And I'd appreciate it. Well, as you can see, there is a new tool on the channel. Picked it up the day before part 2 of this project for a very, very good price. And as you'll see, as this project continues, it serves its purpose very well. And hopefully as the future comes, it continues to do, just as good a work as it did this day, as more jobs come along. So I'm going to put this to good use. Hopefully I can get a lot more jobs to, have good use for this, and it just doesn't sit in the storage room and collect dust. But it's up to me to get out here and put out for those type of jobs, more so types of jobs you see here. Because think about it, my next plan, if I didn't purchase this, which I had no idea I was going to run across this deal that fast, was to set a ladder up in the air and use my steel chainsaw to get up there and finish limbing up this tree. Not only would that have been putting me in danger, because the fallen limbs, if you've seen a lot of these videos, the fallen limbs can fall and knock you off the ladder and hurt you, or whatever the case may be. I didn't want to go through that. So this pole saw came in right on time, handy, and it got the rest of this tree job done with ease. So that's another tool, right at the end of the season that I've added to the fleet, and hopefully a lot more usage will come out of it. So this video will be wrapping up here pretty soon, and hopefully you're enjoying it and made it this far in it. So again, thanks to everyone who's tuned in to Grant's Curb Appeal Lawn Care, and you made it all the way this far in the video. I just want to say I recently was recognizing that I was taking on a lot, of new subscribers. Not as many as I was hoping to, but hey, I got some more subscribers on the channel, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's been leaving comments. I have not been able to respond to my comments, but I'm going to say this as a whole. I greatly appreciate everyone with their feedback. Very much, loving what y'all are saying. I appreciate it to the bottom of my heart. So again, this video is probably going to be one of my last major videos for this season. I mean, it is what it is. It's slowing down here in my area. The grass is starting to go brown. The leaves are falling, but I don't do a whole lot of leaf cleanup jobs in the wintertime. I just don't. That's the way the cookie crumbles for me. But the wintertime still gives opportunities for content. It's just me being motivated within self to set up a camera and a tripod to capture what I'm doing. So as Chris Hall says over on his channel, Ray's Lawn Care, stay busy. Hey, I'm gonna try my best to stay busy during the off season, even though I'm gonna be working my full-time job and working part-time hours on top of that. I'm gonna still try to keep my lawn care business into something during the cold months. There's plenty to do. But anyway, again, thank everybody for tuning in. I will be dropping something, hopefully, maybe, just maybe, not gonna make a promise, because I already know still how I feel mentally, but something may come out during the wintertime. We'll see. It just all depends on what I feel like. But y'all take care. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll holler at y'all. Well, this concludes this video. Hopefully you made it all the way through and through. I know it's just more so of a wash, rinse, repeat. Dropping limbs and loading limbs. But as you can see at the very end, this project, in my opinion, turned out very beautifully. And, I thoroughly would say, enjoyed doing it. I mean, it was time consuming to a degree. But, with the little bit of equipment that I have, the setup that, God's blessed me with, I got it taken care of. So anyways, I'm going to check up out of here. Thank you for watching if you made it again this far in the video. The only thing I'll say before I'm done is you have a choice to make. Rather, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay on the channel, you can subscribe. If you also would like to give me a thumbs up if you thoroughly enjoyed this video, I greatly appreciate either one of those options. But the choice is fully yours, and I'll accept whichever decision you make as far as comes to being a part of the channel. But anyway, y'all stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you on the next one.